Mamas. Look. Say happy Sunday. Ooh. KK. Looking at Uncle Dill. Hey, looking at Uncle. He said, hey, what's up? Say happy Sunday. You got all these little hairs on your face. Not hairs. What's this stuff called? It's cloth. Sit down for me. Thank you, mamas. Let me get this out of your face. Y'all, she done ate 2 bottles in the last hour. So I'm getting fat. And there it come. She got it on my black, not my black. Wife? Can I get a baby white, please?
Yeah.
Look what you did to me.
Look up a bunch of options.
Look what you did to me.
Find like the best. Honey.
All right. Yeah, so I don't know what's for dinner today, but I think I seen some ribs in there or something. So I know it's about to go down. KK. I know you're not hungry still. I know you want to get her? Come get her.
Get her?
Not get her, get the. Yeah.
Oh no. Okay, let me get your mom's first. And then let's get. Oh,
I got to think a little bit more on the corner of her
Where?
mouth.
Over here?
Right there. Boop. Alright, y'all. So y'all can see I'm big chilling, watching my Texans get this dub. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying? They're about to touchdown right now, so I ain't gonna just say the game over. But you know, it's always a good day when they win, you know. Other than that, I might take Caleb to the baseball field in a little bit. You know what I'm saying? He asked me to take him, so we might go there. He up there playing his game right now. But yeah, man. So we might go play a little baseball while she be in the kitchen whipping it up after the game is over with. And yeah, that's the plan.
Welcome back to Sunday dinner. Tonight we are cooking, well right now I'm working on the yams, my classic famous yams. We're gonna do a baked mac and cheese. It's the best soul food mac and cheese. Check me if you want to. Just wait and see, it's gonna be amazing. Then we're gonna do some fall off the bone baked baby back ribs. And I actually have 6 barbecue sauces. We're gonna test them out. And I got 2 rubs and some liquid smoke. So like, how can you go wrong? Then we're doing a cornbread casserole, some fried okra. I'm missing something. Pumpkin caramel shortbread bars for dessert. Yeah, I know. We're going like really extra today. So this is just my little concoction. Y'all should know this if you watch every single one of our Sunday dinner videos. This is brown sugar, light brown sugar, dark brown sugar, regular white sugar. I know it's a lot of sugar. Then some spices, ground ginger, nutmeg, cinnamon, clove, and 4 sticks of butter. Very heavy on the butter. And I think a pinch of salt, and that's it. Yeah. And this, we're just gonna ladle over some boiled sweet potatoes. This time I boiled them because I like the consistency when they're boiled. Okay, I know this is like so dangerous. Dylan, why you always look at me like that when I'm cooking?
I mean, I was a little nervous.
Okay, here we go.
There we go.
All right. Oh yeah. Okay. That's so hot. Then we're gonna pop this in the oven at 400 degrees and just keep an eye on it. You just want the sauce to caramelize over the potatoes because the potatoes are already cooked. So next I need to work on, I think I'm gonna work on my ribs next and then the mac and cheese. Yeah, okay, I'll catch you guys shortly. so right now we have 4 racks of baby back ribs in the oven. What I did was I took a little bit of mesquite and hickory liquid smoke, and I brushed it with the Kyndall's barbecue rub and the candy bacon rub. This is really freaking sweet, but it's so good. It tastes exactly like what it says, candy bacon. And then this one is very smoky and on the salty side. So I think this combo was amazing. Then I love mesquite and I love hickory, so why not use both? It won't be overkill because we just brushed a little bit on. So now let's move on to the barbecue sauce. Now everyone was looking at me crazy when I came home with 6 different barbecue sauces. But there is a method to my madness, I promise. I'm only gonna end up using like 3 to 4 of these, but I wanted to try some of these. So the one I'm not gonna use is the Hawaiian one because we're not going for that right now. And the sweet heat, we're gonna save these for just household stuff. But you can use as many as you want. I never really stick to one barbecue sauce because obviously I like to mix stuff up and make it my own. So this one is a Kentucky bourbon. It's really sweet. Honey barbecue is also really sweet. Hickory has a little bit of smoke in there, and sweet honey and molasses. So when I did the dry rub, I went heavy with the Kyndall's, which is it Kyndall's or Killins? It's a Texas thing, it's Killins. I love Killins. You haven't tried Killins barbecue, have you?
I never heard of it.
So yeah, they just came out with a rub, and in Texas they're known for like the best freaking barbecue. So I was like, yeah. And look, it says the best barbecue, period. So why not? So we rubbed it with this and a little bit of the candied bacon. So this, all the sweet sauces, is really gonna reinforce that sticky sweet taste. So let's get to mixing. I will get my measuring cup out here so I can get like a rough idea of how much I'm using. I'm just gonna get a 3rd cup. Okay. So I think our base is gonna be the sweet honey molasses. I tasted these already, so I'm not just winging it here. Really tangy. Okay, so I'm gonna start with a 3rd cup of that. And where's the Kentucky? And this has like a really tomatoey base too. It's sweet, but it's really almost like ketchup-y, but I like it. Oh, it's smoky. Oh, that's good. Oh, wait, y'all. Hold on now. Oh, Jesus. Okay, and so I'm only going to do like a 3rd of the heavy flavors. And then the classic Sweet Baby Ray's, like that can be used as a filler because that's going to kind of round out everything. But you're still going to get like a really, really good flavor profile here. And then I don't need to measure the other ones because I'm a G. Honey barbecue sauce and hickory brown sugar. Let's go. So good. And if I felt like being extra, I'll put more barbecue sauce and more molasses and brown sugar in there. But we're not going to be extra. Boom. So I did about a cup for both of those. And let's get to mixing and taste it. What you doing, honey?
Oh, me?
Yeah, you.
I was just walking over here, minding my very own business. Oh, help!
Oh, no, that's fine. Now look at this. Look at that. If you were really feeling fancy, you could add some dry mustard. Not wet mustard. Dry mustard, like powdered mustard. Or even some mustard seeds. So good. It's the little things. It's the little taste, the little flavors in the back of your mind, on the back of your palate that you're like, unique. You know? Whenever we do Sunday dinners, I want to leave people with an impression. You know, like, oh, I've had the best ribs, but these are better. You know? At Kim's house. Oh, that smells so good. Okay, let's give it a taste. Really good. You want to taste it? I'm going to add some brown sugar. Because I think when it comes to like canned and store-bought barbecue sauces, you want to doctor them up. You want to add your own flavor. What's the problem? Oh, yeah!
What a surprise.
I like to add my own components. You know, I like really sticky sweet.
I'm trying to eat a little with a heart attack.
Okay.
You over there baking cookies?
If you hadn't stopped me, I definitely would have kept going. Okay. I would have added a little bit of ketchup, but this is fine. And the Kentucky bourbon one from H-E-B was really heavy on the tomato, so this is great. No need to add spices if you've already done a dry rub. This comes with, I think, no, not this one. This one. Garlic, pepper, lemon pepper, interesting, and different spices. So I didn't see a need to start adding stuff to my barbecue sauce. You want the meat to be really seasoned and then the sauce to be really sticky and sweet. Okay, let's go ahead and try it again. Oh my gosh, I'm not playing, and it's not just because I made it. It's really good. It's really good. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and take those ribs out. They have about an hour left, so they've been cooking for 2 hours. So I'm gonna take them out and get my little, what is this called? What's this called? A pastry brush?
Sauce brush?
I think it's a pastry. I don't know, a barbecue sauce brush. They had a hair fiber one, but I was like, that's gross. So let's just use the plastic or the rubber one. So I'm gonna clean up, take those out, and then I will meet you at the brush part. Be right back.
Trust me, trust me. I don't like being alone, thinking of ringing your line. I wish you would come home. I just need to balance my space. I just need to protect my space with you.
So we took the ribs out of the oven. They look amazing. They got some beautiful color, and that bone is starting to fall out. So I'm gonna explain to you guys what I'm doing with this jar of what looks like or cheese. This is infused butter, seasoned butter. This is Kyndall seasoned butter. Put a couple secret ingredients in there that I'm not gonna tell you, but I will tell you the flavor profile. It's garlicky, smooth, buttery, peppery, and extra seasoned. And so I'm gonna, interesting. I'm gonna put a little bit on here while it's still hot and let that kind of melt. Just to add some flavor, some extra flavor. And then I'm gonna start brushing it with our barbecue sauces. It's going to be amazing. You don't need a lot, just a little. It's like a concentrated flavored butter. Oh, so good. So good. You can use it on everything. Okay. I think we're ready for the barbecue sauce. Okay, I'm so excited. I love doing this. And this is kind of a process. So you're gonna do this a couple times. You brush it on first, you put them back in the oven, uncovered. I have some foil on the top of them before. And you kind of let that caramelize and stick to the ribs. You can flip it, do it again, flip it, do it again, flip it, do it again, until you're satisfied. But you have about an hour. Does that say an hour? I need less. Yeah, it says about an hour until they're done. So within that hour, you just kind of take them in and out and brush them again and again and again. I think I'm gonna make some more sauce too. So the first layer doesn't have to be too thick because you just want it to penetrate the meat and stick to it, not to burn. And then the more cooked they become, you can start adding more. Okay, beautiful. We're gonna pop those in and then take the other ones out and do the same thing. And I will catch you shortly.
Boy, just hand it over. Talking about your love, I can't get enough of it. Kinda wishing I was sober. And I know you're tired of me. How you fuck with me, at least I'm honest. Something you need to get over. Kinda miss the feeling that I get when I'm on my way over. So boy, just hand it up. Cause you know I need your love. I can't get enough of it.
Babe, can you grab that can opener?
Sorry, you just talking to me. No, like.
No.
Woo!
Yeah. Can you open this and this? Yeah.
What's it?
Can you open it?
We're not doing this.
Can you open it?
Then she trying to put corn in the cornbread. She trying to put corn in the
Tell me about that.
Baby.
You gotta open it.
I'm not opening these cans. We're not putting corn in the cornbread.
You don't know what you're doing. You don't even know where the can opener is. Open the freaking can.
Are you putting corn in the cornbread?
Open the can.
No, I don't want corn
Open
in
the
my
can. You don't even know.
I
It's
know.
not cornbread.
Are you put? Oh, okay. No, for real.
It's not cornbread, but I do need you to open this hastily with the utmost sense of urgency.
Big words.
Thank you.
I don't know. What are you doing with this for real?
I'm not making cornbread.
Could you
I'm
please
making some
explain
mind
to
your
us?
business.
Ooh.
You're gonna eat it.
What is it?
Great.
What is it called? Don't put no corn in the corn. She put corn in the cornbread one time.
It's not cornbread, guys.
Tragic experience. Okay. Are you making cornbread?
Can you? I'm not making cornbread. Open it. Fast.
But are you making cornbread? Period.
No.
No cornbread. So why they say cornbread on it?
I need you to mind your business. See, you cannot. Never mind. Just open that. You can get up out the kitchen.
Do what you asked
I
me.
don't have time.
Why are you
Well,
putting
don't stress me
corn?
out.
What are you
Stress
making?
me out.
Can I know the name of it, please?
No, I'm
so I can go
good,
Google
fam.
it. Can I know the name of it?
I'm good.
We feeding pigs? What's going on here? What are we doing here? Alright, bitch, so.
So I think his problem, guys, is he should never be a part of the cooking process. He should just be part of the eating process. Because if you didn't see these ingredients, you would not know what goes into your food.
What food is it? That's all I want to know.
It doesn't even matter, right? Because you're gonna
I agree though. I should not ever be part of the cooking process.
You really should.
I should definitely be
Because you don't do well
part of
if I tell
part
you
of the what?
it's like-
Eating process? What happened?
You don't do well if I tell you, like, I'm using beef tongue or like snails. But you would eat it though. You just don't want to know.
I can tell you what I'm not eating.
You would.
I ain't eating no
All I
kind
have
of
to tell
tongue.
you it's beef.
But why are you putting beef tongue and snails in the food? I don't understand that.
You're so ridiculous. I cannot
Every
even.
week, something new. Now we eating
Anyways,
cornbread with corn.
You want to crack this? for
If you
me?
tell me what's going on, I'll crack it.
I'm good.
What is this? If that come out as a solid and it look like cornbread, not
What
only
you get?
what I get?
Yeah.
What you mean what I get?
What you get?
It's not a bet. I'm telling you, I'm about to.
Oh, check out my butter.
We got this kitchen, man.
Yeah, you're
I'm a
distracting me.
Let me get some chips or something. Get about here.
Shit. Oh, you want to unload the dishes? Easiest way to get them out. Okay, so I'm gonna use a tablespoon of sugar. You too, sir. You too. Any kin of my husband. Get on up out. Get on up.
We ain't got no snacks.
No.
Hungry.
Aww. So I melted my butter. The pan is hot, and I do have eggs in here, so I'm gonna get it about halfway incorporated so the eggs don't cook. I don't want them to scramble in here. So yeah, I need to mix that a little more, because that would be really good. Okay. And I'm gonna add a half jar of or half of a box of Jiffy cornbread. Okay, you're gonna mix this quickly. To cool it down. Whoa! Okay.
I like cornbread. Look like cornbread.
You're so weird. Like, what's wrong with you?
Cornbread. I don't know.
It was a little more than a half a box. This takes a while to cook, so I want it to be as thick as possible.
Tell me, if I told you nothing but lies, would you still love me? If I shake an ass at the club on some other guy, if you call me up in the morning, but you heard his voice on the phone, would you still want me if I tried?
Okay, so we have the next dish in the pan. It's ready to put in the oven. It's gonna take about 30 to 40 minutes, which is a little longer than we have on the ribs, but it should even out and all come out kind of at the same time. I'm gonna pop this in, then we're gonna work on the mac and cheese with our, I think it was 6 cheeses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then yeah, 6 cheeses. So, catch you in a moment.
Come over, you said you would. Tonight we ain't got no rules can sign. Wanna make you feel so good. Wanna see you feel so good.
All right, it's mac and cheese time. I'm beating an egg. I'm gonna add some of my heavy whipping cream in there. Some evaporated milk. Honey, can you do this again? Thank you.
I do this. I open cans. I'm the can opener.
Thank you.
They said this milk gonna evaporate. It's a joke.
Okay, got it. Need a little bit of sour cream. Adds a little bit of a tang.
Oh no.
You don't even taste it. However, you don't have to partake.
And a macaroni?
For me. Yeah, classic. You just wouldn't know. Love you.
So do people always put sour cream in their macaroni?
For the most part. Soul food mac and cheese.
No. That's my cue.
Whoa! What are you doing? Get the top out? Oh, Lord have mercy.
That's my cue.
Okay.
Get up out of here.
So I'm gonna add all my liquids. I'm gonna incorporate those. I'm gonna use a smaller spoon because I don't feel comfortable with that one. And you wanna work fast when you have an egg because you don't want it to cook. Well, we kind of diluted it with all the rest of the liquids, so we should be good. Then we're gonna top it off with the evaporated milk, just a smidge. Make sure everything's evenly incorporated. Y'all, I'm getting mac and cheese everywhere. Okay. Oh, babe. I didn't feel comfortable with that can in there. That's why I did that. Okay, just a smidge. Like a 1/4 cup. Stir it again. Then we're gonna start adding our seasonings and cheese. We're just gonna season it with salt and pepper. We're gonna let the 6 cheeses really take over here. So I have some Velveeta, white cheddar. This is sharp and mild cheddar. And then this is, I think it's Colby. Wait, there's Colby and then there's Monterey. Am I missing a cheese? Oh, I think this one's Colby and that one's Monterey. Or the other way around. I don't know. But those are my 6 cheeses. So you're gonna have 2 cheddars, mild and sharp. Then you're gonna have Velveeta, white cheddar, actually 3 cheddars. And then the Monterey from Colby. Did I say that already? Oh, child. Okay, so we're gonna season and get on to our cheeses. never sneeze on my food. So I'm gonna start dotting the cheese. We're not gonna use all of it. We're just gonna stagger it here and there. Do you need help?
Just learning.
Just browsing. So we're not relying on the cheese to melt here because we're going to bake it. All right, I'm just gonna add a little bit of every cheese and stir it around. I feel so judged right now.
No, I'm so excited.
Are you?
It looks so good.
Okay.
Is there cheese in there already?
No.
No?
Those are the milks. I'm not gonna use that much of this one because I want it to be cheddar heavy. White cheddar heavy to be specific. I love white cheddar. It's amazing. And then this is our sharp and mild cheddar. And then we're gonna add some of our Velveeta, and that's what's gonna make it super, super creamy. Because you know that's the artificial. Look how spongy that is, but it's so good. Like, love. So the recipe that I'm following calls for us to just pop this in the oven and then mix it, but we're not gonna do that. I kind of want to mix it and get those cheesy layers, and then we'll see what we're working with afterwards. Okay, now that we have everything mixed together, I'm gonna take the yams out and then we're gonna pop this in and kind of keep an eye on it for about like 30 minutes. So yeah, I'll catch you shortly. How are you? Good. How are you? Good to see you. I'm so good. It's hot in here. I know.
I know, and I wore a long sleeve. And
You look
boots.
cute. Yes, red. With your red. Ready for
Yes.
fall.
I said you got to stock up with the butters.
Oh, yeah. Yes, of course. Go for it. So, this is my friend Sarah. This is also Tech's friend Sarah. So she came to kick it with us. I don't think she's ever been to our house. She brought me some samples from Sephora, so thanks, girl. All right, I think it's time to take out the ribs and not baste, but what is the word? Brush them with the barbecue sauce again. Is there a word for it? Comment down below. I think it's not baste because when you baste, you scoop and then you pour it over it again. So ladle, no. Help me. Okay, let's see what happens. Okay, so at this point, get it? Okay, so, I'm so punny. Get it? That was a great one. All right, so at this point, the cheese is starting to melt. I'm just gonna incorporate it again and add some more and just kind of do this. Stop, I'm funny. I know I am. Yeah, so just gonna incorporate this and then put some more cheeses on it and kind of just play it by ear. You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking of taking the rest of that evaporated milk that I didn't use and mixing it with some cheese and then ladling that over this. I don't know. I'm just getting a little creative and I hate when I do that. This looks really good though. So I took the mac and cheese out and I feel like it needs more cheese, so I'm gonna melt some Velveeta and some sharp and mild cheddar in here with some heavy whipping cream and probably a dash of evaporated milk, and then we're gonna ladle that over it and then pop it back in, and I think we're pretty much done.
Tell me, if I told you nothing but lies, would you still love me? If I shake an ass at the club on some other guy, if you call me up in the morning but you heard his voice on the phone, would you still want me if I tried to convince you you was crazy, then to say I want your babies. How many times do I gotta flip the script just to show you how I feel? If you still want me, tell me why.
So here we are, the okra's almost finished. We're gonna plate this. I put about 4 paper towels down into this pan. Once this is finished, I'm just gonna put those in here, grab the other 2 racks of ribs, and I think we're about ready to go. I'm so excited. Everything in the kitchen smells amazing. Comment down below what theme of food you guys want us to cook, well, me to cook, next Sunday. I think we're gonna chill out on the soul food. I wanna get into some Asian cuisine, something unique. So test my skills and comment down below what you would like to see me make.
Am I too late? Did she already make you hers? Does she do all the things that I said I would? Like brushing your hair, rubbing your feet, rolling it backwards.
Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for the wonderful blessings that you have bestowed upon each and every one of us. We ask that you bless this food for the nourishment of our bodies. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. Let's eat.
Okay.
I find you so. Why are you so? I think you're so fucking fly. Is it the way you said to me? I act like I can't speak to nobody. I was scared. Then you came over to me, took the fear right out of me. Now I ain't going away. Hey, hey, hey. Away, I ain't going away. Hey, hey, hey. Away. My love is
Tired?
Yeah, I'm
Me
full.
too, man. I'm tired
Got
of
the
eating.
itis.
Yeah,
That
the
was
food was delicious. It was amazing. You are amazing.
I know. Oh.
You did good.
Thank you. Yet another successful Sunday dinner. I told them earlier to comment down below what theme y'all want me to cook next Sunday. I'm thinking Asian, but we can go Ethiopian, Mexican,
We gotta do
Venezuelan.
what's the Sunday before Halloween? So we gotta do like a Halloween,
Halloween
theme,
theme?
some
We could
pumpkin
do-
pies or some stuff.
Really?
Yeah, we got
Okay.
right. It's Halloween.
Okay.
You gotta have pumpkin
We
pie.
do some cute cookies. It could be a whole, we could do a whole Halloween theme.
I think we should do that. Oh Jesus, I got you, girl. Fall down now.
Yeah.
But
That was
alright.
good. You ready for a nap?
Yeah. We about to go wrap it up, clean up, and go to sleep. I love y'all. We love y'all. Thank y'all for y'all support. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, hit that post notification bell, and we will see y'all in the next video.
Bye.
it the way you said